What's up? Hello, everybody. This is Robert Ferguson. Oh, I am very happy to be here, and I'm happy to be able to share an amazing story with you on this fabulous Fat Loss Friday. Now, if you're new to me, I want to say hi. I am a guy who specializes in helping people not only lose weight, but improve overall health without avoiding carbs. That's really a big part of like what we do, and we help a lot of people. And as a nutritionist and the creator of the Diet Free Life methodology, the story I'm going to share with you today is a real story about a real client. And I'm going to share it with you because many people don't believe certain things are possible. And I believe we give up when it comes to weight loss or improving our health because we hear from so many people, right? Many people will discourage you. And so we're going to talk about it. Now, if you're new to me, please go over to our YouTube channel and like, subscribe so that whenever we upload any type of information that you are notified, and then you can watch it at your convenience. And it helps us get the word out and is helping us grow this channel. Okay, so let's get into this. And what I want to get into is this. Think about all the people that you know that are younger, more mature, older in age, and they stopped. They gave up on the idea of losing weight. Think about it. And I may be speaking to you, right? Because let's imagine you are single, you're not interested in dating, and you get to this place where it's like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm done trying to lose this weight. Um, and then eventually you get to a place where it's like, you know what? Let me try again. Or someone you see at work is doing some diet. You go, you know what? Let me try it. And maybe they inspire you to like give it one more shot. But eventually, many people come to a point in their life where they say, you know what? I'm done trying. Does it really matter? Well, here's the deal. It does matter. And you can lose weight and improve health at any age. Now, my most mature client over the years of helping people, she was 89. But I had this one client named B who contacted me when she was 83. I had ran one ad in a local newspaper where I live in Ventura, California. And in the ad, we demonstrated out of 1,000 clients that we increase weight loss by 800%. And B saw this ad. So she saw the ad, she called, and I'll never forget, I picked up the phone and we had this conversation. She lived in Santa Barbara, and we didn't do distance coaching, right? There was no virtual at this point. And so I said, why don't you come in for a free consultation? And B came in for a free consultation. And I'll never forget, she was like, is it too late, Robert? Can I still get this weight off? I feel like I still have a lot to live for. And I said, yeah. Well, B went on to lose about 65 pounds. And I would get postcards for years. B would be hiking somewhere, Amazon, or just, she was so adventurous. And B, if you catch this or see this, I would love to see you and take your lunch. But B was able to do it. Well, a little over a year ago, when I decided to expand our coaching, and we launched this trial program that's still available, by the way. So if anyone's interested and you feel you're ready, we can help you get where you want to be. Okay. Well, I put the call out just like a live video like this. And this woman named Jane reached out. And at the time, Jane was 73. And Jane was familiar with my work. And kudos to you, Jane. I'm so proud of you. And Jane decided to come on board. And at this point, she was taking certain medications. She was also diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And she was around 200 pounds. Well, I can fast forward and tell you right now, she's no longer on the meds, and she's no longer a type 2 diabetic. She's 74 years old, and she's down about 67 pounds, right? So imagine going from 200 pounds to 133 pounds. That's pretty impressive. Not at 25, not at 35, but someone who's 73 years of age. True testament to what can happen at any age. So don't give up. Dive in. Now, there's a lot of diets out there, and diets do call to a lot of people. We're not a diet. You know, as I was talking to an oncologist who's doing Diet for Your Life, and she says, Robert, why don't more people know about this? And she said that it's not a diet. And Jane would say the same thing. And then I was talking to a client this morning, Melissa, who just hit her 30-pound goal. And that's the first thing she said, it's not a diet. And I'll never forget when I did my very first infomercial with Food Lovers. I would have all of my people come in, which the company I did the work with were blown away. And all these success stories came in and they would interview them. And almost every one of my clients kept saying the same thing. It's not a diet. Because it's not. When you can eat whatever is in the fridge or whatever's in the pantry or whatever is being offered at someone's home, but eat it in a way where you are able to lose weight and improve your health, that's not a diet. We live in a world right now where everyone's expecting pain and frustration and a struggle. Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay the course. Stay the course. And this is what I like about coaching. When you have a coach, it's different than if you had a self-paced program, right? So when I first came out like with a book, or when I came out with my first infomercial product, there was audio CDs and DVDs, and people would get it, they'd be excited, and they would just follow it, right? It's like a Tony Robbins kit. So you would get my kit and you would just follow it. And many people were very successful. However, with a coach, what is unique and different about that is that you collaborate with someone and you look for clarity. It's like having an extra doctor that you go to. You have someone else looking at your situation and collaborating with you to help you navigate around to get to where you most want to be. And like I said, it doesn't matter what the age. You can improve. And then you'll have people that will start coming up with questions that give them answers that totally ruin their motivation. So, for instance, I learned years ago that when you say things in your head like, what's wrong with me? That question will point you in a direction where you'll have answers to support that question. You'll start saying, well, I'm lazy. Well, I never follow through. Instead of, how can I be better? How can I improve this? How can I, in your mind, will come up with answers for that. And so many people, as they mature in life, they start to become complacent and they're not wanting to lose the weight for any reason. But there's always a reason. And most people don't lose the weight because they don't know how to do it. That's really it. Now, I can introduce you to a whole bunch of people that over the last year and a half have stayed the course. And it's amazing the compliments, the energy, the quality of life that they have now. It's worth it for anybody. After the pandemic, so many more people are in the struggle, and many people are just settling because they feel like they don't want to struggle. That's because they bring up every past diet that they've ever experienced, and they assume they know what it's going to be like. But once they come on board and they learn that, wow, I'm learning about food. I'm learning how to pair food. I'm learning how to improve my energy. I'm learning how to cut down my inflammation by using food. It goes with, Hippocrates. Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. This is also the same guy who was saying that all disease begins in the gut. I don't know if there was aliens back then over 2,000 years ago. How did he know this? If he was a time traveler, but he was right. And that was over 2,000 years ago. So if you're someone like Jane, the take home today for this message, don't give up. You don't got to do our program. You don't got to work with me, but don't give up. You can win. And you can do it in a way where you don't feel deprived. You don't feel restricted when it comes to food. Freedom is what I'm about. And freedom with food choices and freedom with my ability to enjoy food, because food really is the celebration of life. It's part of it. Graduations, we eat. Family gets together, we eat. Vacation, you think about eating. Have a friend over, it's about eating. But no matter what, don't give up. Whether you're 73, 83 like B, doesn't matter what the age is. You can do it. Okay, so this is a message of hope. You can do it. Don't give up, no matter what. And as I close, some of you will sit back and watch me help people for the next year, 2, 3+ years, and you won't do anything for yourself. Now, I don't quite understand why that is, but sometimes it just takes maybe a little extra encouragement. If you want to get on the phone, I will make myself available. And if it's not with me, I have other coaches that are amazing, and I can put you on the phone with them. Get a free consultation. Actually learn exactly what we're doing. One of my clients, Sharon, was talking to one of her family members, Kelly. And big shout out to you, Sharon. Sharon's down over 100 pounds. And Kelly saw what she was doing. And I was talking to Sharon. I said, Sharon, tell her to just call me. Shoot me a text and I'll jump on the phone. We jumped on the phone. And now Kelly's a client. And I actually like working with her, because I am known to fire clients, right? Because if it's a waste of your time and my time, which has nothing to do with if you're losing weight or not. If I like you, and let's say I've been coaching and working with you for a year, that means I really like you. Because I don't want to work with anybody I don't like. So anyway, I just had to throw that in there, because it goes both ways. The goal is to work with someone that you enjoy each other's company. There's power in that. So other than that, don't give up. Be like Jane. You can be successful. You can reverse various conditions. The opportunity is there for everybody. Again, it doesn't have to be with us. Do what you feel the most comfortable. Do your due diligence, but don't give up. That is the message for today. We don't give up. Stay strong. And until the next one,